I've decided to play as the most interesting countries, on legendary mode, with the highest possible aggression, and I'll try to dominate the world with them in Age of History 2. And today we're gonna play as Cuba. Cuba is an interesting country, with big Mexico and the United States right next to it. There are a few smaller countries here to conquer. We also have the opportunity here to conquer South America and other islands in the area. And of course Donald Trump will be scheming something with Cuba, so we'll try to make Cuba great. Of course, we spend all our technology points on the military, and lately I think I prefer to focus on population and the economy, so that they grow gradually, because we're always concentrating on wars, on aggression, and on that level, since we're collecting money now. And our first targets will be the nearby islands. Of course, I'll improve my relations with Mexico and the United States. Please don't attack me. I don't even think we need that much money to conquer a place like Jamaica. The only thing is, oh, someone is actually attacking today. The thing is, we'll always have to land troops here, and you lose a lot during landings, plus they have towers and fortresses in their capitals, so we're always going to take heavy losses. He had 1900 troops, I lost 2,500, so that's quite a big number, but we managed to conquer our first island. Now let's head back to the port. We'll start assimilating. We'll also be losing money, because if the army is at sea, then maintaining it costs us much more. I can see here that others are attacking as well. This time they're attacking Haiti, so we'll also try to attack Haiti. And now we're landing on a regular province, so that there won't be any fortress or anything like that here. We're moving into the capital, and for now we're managing to capture provinces here. It'll be easier with the Dominican Republic, because now we have a land border here, so I've sent in some more troops, and we're moving on to the next island. We'll have another island occupied, and I'm actually wondering if it's even worth conquering more of these tiny islands. At most, we can still conquer Puerto Rico, and I think that'll be our last little island to take over. I think it's better to focus on South America first. Oh, and here we're launching a landing operation. Alright, we did it. Puerto Rico is ours as well, so now we have many islands under our control here. For now, we can disband the units. We could take Panama and use it as a way into South America. And also conquer the rest of these countries here. For now, our relations with Mexico are good. We'll also work on improving our relations with the United States, which are a bit worse, but the US is currently preoccupied with Canada, so they'll probably be fighting each other for quite some time. There are even some rebellions breaking out already. Let's see what's been happening in Europe. Germany versus France. Germany has swallowed up the Czech Republic and the Benelux countries here, so it's a repeat of World War II. Italy has taken over Austria and Slovakia, and Poland has taken Lithuania and Belarus, so that's pretty interesting. Finland took Norway. Iraq took Syria. Although no, Syria is still there. What country is this here, huh? Unless they just moved south after the conquest. Pakistan is attacking India, and someone has declared war on us. Oh, a few islands have declared war on us here. The Cayman Islands. We also have one island here. Actually, we can take these over. It's always a slight boost for us, even though these provinces only have 1 star each, so they're not very strong. Some of them, I don't even know where they are. Oh, probably here. They don't even have a port. They're on an island and don't even have a port to leave the island. Here we're taking over another island and another 1-star province. Honestly, it's not really worth it to take over these islands. But where are the Cayman Islands anyway? I can't find them. Ah, here they are. At least these guys have a port. Oh, I have very few units left. But it's just a 1-star province anyway, so it's not really any kind of boost. Mexico is conquering territories here, and we're going to prepare for Nicaragua. So there's even Venezuela still. We need to assimilate the newly acquired territories. I see I didn't make it in time. Mexico is attacking really hard here. We need to take Panama quickly. Is Colombia also controlled by Mexico? What is Mexico doing? Why is it so aggressive? Here, Peru has also dominated. Well, South America doesn't look too great. We're not ready to attack the United States yet. We have 17,000 troops. Let's try to conquer Panama. We should be able to handle Panama. They're already waging some wars over there. I think they want to take over Belize there, so there really shouldn't be a problem with Panama. They also only have 4 provinces, but these provinces are a bit better than just some islands. But now we have such a big border with Mexico. Well, actually, we could fight for this part here. But what am I supposed to do? Hey, can we actually create something from Cuba? A confederation? Why not? I didn't even know something like that existed. In Panama, I'll set up a supply point here as soon as I save up enough money, so that this army costs me less. We're immediately earning twice as much, and now we can start saving money. Well, I think we'll try to fight Mexico here. I'm already worried about Mexican landings, so we'll really need to have a lot of money, just in case, as a reserve. Brazil is growing here too. It's absorbing those smaller countries that were here, but won't these 14,000 here be enough? I don't know. Let's check it. Maybe we can fight Mexico here and take over some Colombian territories? Oh, but Mexico is strong here after all. Yeah, because they have units and quite a lot of them here. Maybe we should pull back a bit and recruit more troops. I didn't think Mexico would have such strong forces here. 4,000, damn. Mexico is an incredibly powerful force. Is Mexico actually in first place right now? Oh, damn. They're stronger than the United States now. Well, that's because the US is at war. I guess I went a bit overboard. What? 15,000? What's going on here? My entire army was destroyed here. No, we don't stand a chance against Mexico. Unfortunately, we have to reload the game. It probably makes more sense to attack Venezuela instead. Yeah, because Venezuela is 30th and we could attack these territories first. We need to improve our relations with Mexico. The fact that they're first is just shocking. I didn't expect there to be so many possibilities, so many countries. But it's good. We've recaptured this territory and now we're heading to Panama. The map disappeared, but I see here that Venezuela wants to take back these territories. They're landing, but I'll defeat them right away here. Now Mexico has attacked Venezuela as well. This situation with Mexico is going to be a disaster. Why is Mexico suddenly so strong? I wanted to gather more money to save up, but we have to act and fast. Let's try to land in this spot. They happen to have 2,000 troops here. Well, that's not good for us. Let's try to capture some territory here. Okay, let's try to slowly move toward the capital. We've got the capital, and let's try to take as much as we can. But I can see that Mexico won't let me take much here. They're still fighting a bit, but Mexico is just too powerful. I saw 42,000 here. Well, actually, if you add up their army, Mexico is insanely powerful, and yet I can only take these territories. Alright, it is what it is. We have to retreat. For now, playing as Cuba is tough, really tough, but that's because of Mexico. Mexico is limiting our options here. Well, unless we attack the United States, which is still fighting Canada. Some islands have even broken free here. What is this? There are constant rebellions. We're only in 40th place, so we're really weak. I don't know if it's even a good idea to attack the United States, but maybe we'll attack here and take these islands. A warm welcome to everyone. We'll just conquer this here. We'll take this and that's it, thank you. Goodbye. We still have something here. Oh, that's Belize. Alright, so there's no point in fighting Mexico, at least for now. We'll see in the future. Let's capture these islands here, and we'll also take these 2 pieces of land, just so we have some territory here in case we need it. So, we have some control here over the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean Sea. We need to strengthen ourselves. No, really, it would be good if Mexico was at war with someone. I don't know, for example, if Brazil... Oh right, if they were fighting Brazil, that wouldn't be bad. But I see they have bad relations with Brazil. Alright, so in that case, we'll have to watch for a situation where Mexico goes to war with Brazil and then attack Mexico to dominate Latin America. But I won't say anything yet. I was also thinking, for example, about attacking Florida. Actually, we could declare war on the United States. Let that war just go on somewhere in the background. Besides, Canada is barely hanging on, but maybe they can still be a nuisance somewhere. The longer this war lasts, the better, because then they're more willing to make peace. I'll recruit an army here and we'll try to take Florida from the United States. Let everyone land in Miami. 4,000 troops, but okay, we made it, and the rest of the units are arriving. 24,000. I'm really curious if we'll manage to capture anything here from the United States of America. A risky attack. So the Americans were right after all that they needed to occupy Cuba, because otherwise it could threaten the security of the United States here. Of course, in the game. And here's where the problem starts, because I don't actually have a large army, and the front is getting bigger and bigger, so we'll see how much we can take here. I don't see the United States Army at all. I have no idea if they're sailing over or what they're doing. Maybe they want to give us a free tour of Washington. So far, everything is going well. There's really no sign of the American army here at all. They really are stuck up there in the north. But alright, maybe we shouldn't, so to speak, risk it with America, and instead, let's talk to them. Maybe they'd be willing to give up those southern states? Oh, they agreed. Incredible. Oh, there are 600 American units, but that's very good. Honestly, I didn't expect it to be this easy. War with America. The only thing now is that we have a huge debt, and there's not even a single port here where I could keep these units, so I'll have to disband them. Well, 24,000 is a lot, but we have no choice. The debt is just too high. Did Greenland declare war on us? Greenland probably wants to be protected by us, so that the United States doesn't conquer them. I don't even have the money to send troops there. I can't even afford recruitment. I won't buy you Greenland. They won't even agree to peace. That's the best part. Well, fine, but I was saving up money. There are 5 Greenlandic units sailing here, but they can't land because you need 10 troops. Oh, what happened here? Brazil is at war, and it's also at war with Mexico. But the situation is bad, because I was counting on Brazil to be the one winning here. But Venezuela is starting to take back territory. But Venezuela is still at war with Peru, and Peru has entered Venezuelan territory. There are also rebels here, so things are getting interesting, really interesting situations happening here. Let's see what's happening in Europe. Poland. Poland is fighting with Ukraine. Belarus has broken free. France has defeated Germany and Italy. Here I see that Switzerland is destroying Germany. Spain and Portugal, as usual, are colonizing Africa. Romania has some territory in Africa here. Bulgaria has grown a little. Greece is gone. Tunisia has its capital on the Greek islands. Russia is fighting with Kazakhstan and China, so we won't really see much of that there. Singapore has even shown up here. India does exist after all. Now we have to assimilate the Americans and teach them Spanish. Now that I have money, let's get some units. I think that's enough for now. Oh, 127. A massive landing from Greenland. Let's see where they even want to land. Here and then here. That's incredible. I defended myself. Who would have expected that? I'll destroy these units. There you go. Mexico here, unfortunately, is holding its own. So let's attack Greenland. I don't know why I need Greenland, but whatever. We're launching an amphibious assault. They even had 300 people here, and we're taking everything without much trouble. We'll just have this little piece. We have something the United States wants, but can't have. Greenland. Sad for them. All of Greenland is ours. They still have some territory somewhere, from what I can see. Maybe they conquered something in the meantime, but we'll just take Greenland, and wherever they move to, that's not our concern. And this island here in Canada has grown. They're starting to make some conquests. This Canada and the States are just incredible to me. I think now a good idea would be to invest in industry and goods so that both our population and economy shoot up. What do we have here? We have the Venezuelan horde, and this Mexico is incredibly powerful. Why is Mexico in first place? France is second. Well, but France, I'm not surprised. They have a lot of territory. Poland is fighting with Ukraine. Spain is still attacking here. Germany has moved to Denmark. We're starting to develop here slowly. Our standard of living here is already rising. Brazil has been really carved up now because Chile attacked as well. Honestly, it makes more sense to attack the United States now since they're still struggling with Canada. Ah, they've just declared war on us, but I don't want to fight them because then we'd have a bigger front with the United States, so I'd rather... And here, the United States has ended that war. That's actually not good. Now rebels are appearing in Canada. Canada is pretty badly destroyed, and now they're at war with Mexico. Alright, so actually that's good. Things are going well. Can I recruit units here? Well, not really, to be honest. I've got about 4,000 here. We're starting recruitment to attack the United States before Mexico absorbs them. All units are already in position. Greenland is declaring war on me again. Go away. Let's attack the United States of America. We need to secure them here from Mexican aggression, and we'll try to focus on the East Coast to take over these territories. I'm worried there might be some American army here, but they've been fighting Canada for a long time. And now they've just been fighting Mexico for a while, so there might not be that many troops left. We'll see, but for now, the occupation is going very smoothly. Oh? And now I've been pushed back here. We need to reinforce here. Oh, and here it begins. Alright, they're attacking with 900, but here they only have 100 each. I'm just really worried about our debt, which is absolutely enormous and means we can't really do much here. They're attacking here, but with only about 150 units. Well, 130 is not much. Alright, for now we're managing somehow with the States. They broke through a little here, but we'll get the situation under control soon, because we're already very close to Washington. Alright, the situation here is already under control. We're about to meet up with Mexico here. I hope our relations with Mexico are still good? Yes, they're fine. We're attacking Washington, the capital itself, and I think we'll be sitting down with them for talks, because I don't want to drag this war out, since honestly, we're weak, and we really don't have a large army. I'd like to reach Canada in such a way that, if necessary, we could declare war on Canada, and become a bit stronger at Canada's expense. Well, the United States turned out to be very weak in this game. That's actually good for us. More provinces are being occupied. Here, the United States is still trying to attack, but so to speak, we're too strong for them, even though we're actually very weak. We'll go in here as well, maybe we'll manage to capture Toronto. Here, the West is still attacking the western parts. It's true that I don't really want them, and these are worthless wastelands, but I'm occupying them just to have more points for the peace conference later. We've already completely conquered the East Coast. It would still be good to capture a few more provinces here, and this little piece here as well, but I don't think we'll risk it that much anymore. Honestly, the number of my units is really very small now. Alright, let's talk to the United States and see how much we can take. This is what interests us the most, so I'll start here. We have quite a lot of points, so if anything, we'll have a nice access to Canada here. We'll also take over these territories here, this northern part. Oh, that's right, this looks good. We still have 40 points left, so the border will even look nice. To be honest. Well, there you go. This looks good. Of course they agree, because they have no other choice. And here, Mexico will probably absorb the rest. We have an enormous debt. 150,000. We still have to assimilate a lot of territories. I need to disband these units now. I'll probably keep a few units for myself, just in case I need to respond to any uprisings or something. Now we have to assimilate all of America. Let's hope no one attacks me now. Although we're already making pretty good money now that I've disbanded the army. Let's see what's happening with the United States. Well, they're becoming Mexican. Did Canada regain any territories? No, I don't think so. Oh wait, no. They absorbed that guy who was here. Okay. And now they're at war with Russia and Syria. Oh, we've got India, China, Russia. Russia is having problems here too. Some things are breaking free. Poland has disappeared from the map. Maybe I'll invest in research here now too. We're in 9th place in the world. Japan is first. Mexico is now in 3rd place, but soon the US will probably be absorbed. But there are still some uprisings starting. Well, the US is still fighting, but it's probably the end for them. But I'm not fighting with Mexico, let me make that clear. And the United States still has territory here. Maybe we could take it. That doesn't sound bad. Alright, we'll invest all our points here in population, because now we need the growth to be very high. And Mexico has already attacked here, and Mexico is immediately attacking Canada. Oh no! Oh wait, actually no. I thought so. Oh no, yes. Mexico is taking all possible conquests from me in this episode. I wanted to attack some countries here, but Mexico moved in. I wanted to attack the States. Well, actually, Mexico just swooped in here. I wanted to attack Canada. So Mexico attacked Canada, and what am I supposed to do? Mexico is stifling our ambitions to become a great power. I feel cornered by this Mexico. And the States are still at war with Mexico. I think I'll start sponsoring these countries. We'll send them money. I'll send money here to Canada. Here I'll send money to the United States, and we'll see if that helps at all. Although I don't think it will. They don't have any territory left to recruit from, and rebellions are starting. But would I even have a chance now, if I attacked Mexico, to gain anything? Well, it would be very difficult. First of all, it's a gigantic front. And here the States are already having trouble recruiting, because rebellions are breaking out. I think it's the same here in Canada. Yes, that island has broken free again. The only thing we can do now, my friends, is to develop our country and try to at least get into the top 5. Colorado, an independent state. Is there any chance that Mexico might start to fall apart or something? What's happening? Russia. Oh, China has collapsed. Australia never does anything. Oh, here they took over a bit of New Zealand together with Canada, together with Japan. Europe as usual? What's going on here? Germany has its capital in Poland, and in the east of Poland at that. Peru has taken over Ireland, something that England hasn't managed to do in 800 turns. And my dear friends, thanks to our development, we are in 4th place in the world. In theory, we're already on Mexico's level, but the front is just too big. I have no intention of fighting them. Oh, and the game has frozen again? I guess that's a sign, my friends, that we have to end the episode here. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. See you next time. Take care. Bye.